Hey! Yo, hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video, and today we're going to be continuing our countdown for my personal top 10 favorite fictional villains, bad guys, and evildoers of all time. Yes, so, like I said, this is my own personal favorite top 10 villains. Not who I think is the best, it's just who is my favorite, who I love the most. So, last week we did number 10. This week we're moving on to number 9. So, without any further ado, coming in at number 9 on my top 10 favorite fictional bad guys, evildoers, and villains of all time is Sephiroth. Yes, Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. And all of Final Fantasy VII's little spin-off things. Now, I'm not a huge Final Fantasy fan. I don't think I played any of the games all the way through. Although I've seen about every single cutscene from all the games because my friend owns about every single one. At least all the ones that are released in America. So I know pretty much the backstory to all of 7, Crisis Core, and I've seen Advent Children. If there's one thing from Final Fantasy that I think is absolutely badass, it is Sephiroth. I don't know what it is about Sephiroth that makes him such a great bad guy, that makes him so alluring to me. I guess it's one thing that he's very elegant for a villain, and very graceful, too. And he's a very attractive villain, too. It's not like he's an ugly piece of shit, like, say, I don't know, like the Borg War. My number 10, the Borg. The Borg are ugly. But Sephiroth is a very clean-cut, attractive man. And he's very, like, welcoming, and you could come in, and it's like it's someone that could be your friend, as, like, a protector of you. But then again, he'd probably slit your throat in about 5 seconds and showing no emotion doing it. Sephiroth is very detached from the world, too. He's kind of in his own place, and he has his own agendas. I wouldn't necessarily call Sephiroth evil, although what he does is pretty bad. I like to just think Sephiroth has his own mindset, and he believes that he can help the world and make things better. He's just going to do it in a bad way. But like I said, I don't really know what it is about Sephiroth that makes him so alluring. He's graceful, he's very elegant, he's an attractive person. He's also a badass. Absolute badass. He can kick anyone's ass. He can just totally rape and destroy one. Cloud gets lucky every single time he fights Sephiroth. I think if it was a full-out fight, Cloud and Sephiroth, unleashing their full potential, Sephiroth would rape him. Completely. With that said, I think the number one thing that makes Sephiroth such a great villain is his music. The One-Winged Angel song. Oh! I can't tell you how many times I've used that in boss battles in D&D. Such a great song. Amazing. Whether if it's the regular version, the Ultimate One-Winged Angel, or the Advent Child Rock Remix, it is a great song. Best boss fight song ever. But I love Sephiroth. Sephiroth, the only thing about Sephiroth that's kind of off is he has a ridiculously huge sword. But then again, what am I saying? Cloud has this ridiculously huge busted sword that makes no sense either, so I'll let it slide. The great thing about Sephiroth, too, is he can always come back. You kill him, he comes back. You kill him again, he comes back. So, it's like Sephiroth is like his spirit can never die. He's just going to find a new body or find something else to hold his agenda, and then he'll come back and try to kill you again. Sephiroth has also been in the Kingdom Hearts games, and again, I never played the Kingdom Hearts games, although I hear they're very good. I won't play them, but I hear they're very good. I've seen a few cutscenes of him in there, and he's pretty badass there, although his voice sounds quite a bit off. I actually prefer the Japanese voice more than the English voice. But with that said, number 9 is Sephiroth. Great villain, has a great mentality because he's not necessarily evil. Although what he does is evil, he believes what he's doing is good. I know, it sounds a little off. And he's willing to do evil to get to his ultimate agenda. Very badass character, very different kind of like presentation of a villain. He's not your typical badass, evil, ugly, barbarian and like villain. He's more of a cultured. He's like Ozymandias. Ozymandias from Watchmen was very, very much different from all the other villains that have ever been portrayed before him. And so Sephiroth is kind of like him. He's unique in that sense. But whatever. With that said, number 9 is Sephiroth. And you should check out Blow Myself Up, Stu's number 9. That should be video response to mine, or I will video response to him, depending on who puts theirs up first. And as always, check out our new message board that we have created, the Comic Tube Society. It has grown a lot in the past few days. This is the 3rd day that it's been up, and we already have around 50-something members. So it's fun. People are enjoying it. People are putting up pictures and commenting and having good times. So join in and have fun. With that said, until next week, where we do number 8 on my top 10 villains of all time, this is Andrew saying peace out for now.